Alright, gonna play some Code Vein now. My friend got me into this game. I've been absolutely loving English. I'm absolutely loving it, so I figured why not record it. I'll probably try to clear one zone per video as to not keep them too long and whatnot. And we're not gonna play with any sort of partners or anything. As soon as we turn them off, they're staying off. Start a new game. Now.
Good morning. Hey, can you hear me?
No.
Think back. Search your memory for an image of yourself.
Typically when I tend to play these games, I like to try to mimic the outfits of either characters in the game or different characters in general. So I have a couple saved already, like characters that I recreated, and I might just play as one of those. Haven't had the chance to, or I haven't found any thought of any male characters to be interested in recreating yet. So we will just play as the options I have. I'll play as 2B from near. Load that. Otherwise I could spend a whole episode making the character here. Make them a little shorter. That way they're not a giant. I should resave the appearance with them being shorter. Alright. Oops. Code name we'll just do 10 decimal. Ah, shit. God, if I tell my own name. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you look like. Now, we can finally meet.
Yeah, I'd love to do a full playthrough of this game. I'll probably do just more than a playthrough as well. I'll probably do cover my shirt. I like that.
We finally meet. Are you clear-headed?
No.
You will now be reborn as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well. Each revenant has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code. The best way to learn about it is to try it for yourself.
Sweet. So I'll probably get to the point in this game because I have not finished it yet.
Which is excellent for combat. Each talent that the fighter blood code grants ever-increasing endurance. It seems you also have a gift that temporarily enhances your attack power. Try it out. Very well. Give it a try.
Let me grab my controller real quick. I'm used to playing this game on controller, so that would be a little awkward for me.
Yes, that will do. Be warned, I forgot this blood you can drink.
Skip tutorial.
Ordinarily,
Just
a
right
revenant has only one blood code, but you are different. The blood that has, since your blood is the only teacher you have.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't finished this game yet because I've been doing a playthrough with one of my friends, and we haven't been able to always be on at the same time. So there's a chance that in this I will pass where I was, and I'll probably even do a couple new game runs of this. Depending on how this does, I'll probably even do a recording of Dark Souls 3, since it's another game I very much enjoy. But I know Burry 2 Man said he plans on getting this game at some point as well, so I might even do a playthrough of this game with him.
Welcome back. Hello. How are you feeling? Don't worry. It's okay. I don't remember either. Over there.
Oh, we're into the game now. I wish we could turn off our blood veil somehow, that way it doesn't cover our character's clothing.
It's dry, isn't it?
Which shouldn't be an issue for too long, because I like,
We can
rather
go
than playing
slowly.
with heavy attacks and other stuff, I tend to like to play
I
more
am
so with
healed.
fast-paced, with faster stuff, so I know one of the outfits doesn't cover it nearly as
Just
much,
a bit farther.
and is good for speed stats, so it's probably what we'll end up doing.
We're all right. A spring will slake our thirst.
Oh boy, I wish we could walk any faster. There we go.
It seems everyone, everywhere, is thirsty. There is a spring that will cure that thirst, one that weeps tears of blood. That's what they said, anyway. This way. It's all right. It's all right. So, it is you. Here. This is for you.
Huh. Do enjoy the character we're going with, but at the same time I'm not sure if I like as much that our mask does in fact cover our eyes.
A new spring and a fresh source of labor. Ha ha! We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
On your feet! We're about to go hunt for blood beads. Hurry up and get ready.
You awake then? Whoa, keep it down. Your friend just fell asleep.
Huh. Yeah, maybe off camera at some point. Oh, I need to adjust that as well. Off camera at some point I'll make
Number 3 and 4.
a new character
To work. Check your gear.
to continue in this playthrough. One that has like doesn't have a mask. Which character should I try to make though? Hmm. JJ and I were just talking about Ruby in his rap
This one's
recording.
dry.
I'm not sure when that video
My
will
asthma's
come
pretty
out.
thick.
Maybe I'm calling him out on that. I don't
Damn
know.
it! We're running out of time before the next collection.
Everything's ready.
Right. I'm on my way. All dried up, just like the others.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
You know what these are, right?
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here. You see, it's only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy. But once they do, I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs. Well, that's the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea. If you have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him. You lot go first. Get to work.
Never noticed that there's some clipping there. Ugh.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now, we just have to obey.
Next! Whoa there. You wait here with us. You can have this one back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course. Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't all get killed.
Yeah, I love the character 2B, but I wish we could see the character's eyes. So I'll probably do that
You
off
heard
camera
him.
between this episode
Move
and the next.
Ouch.
Just make the appearance, save it,
Hey, you okay?
then change it at the mirror.
It looks
once
like we
get
can't
there.
get back up from here.
Probably should have mentioned
We'll have to
mirror,
look
though,
for another way
'cause
back.
It could be spoilery.
Oh, I'm Oliver Collins, by the
So
way.
I'll just avoid
Nice to meet you.
mentioning like any of the stuff that we'll encounter in the future. For those who have never seen the game.
I guess it won't open.
Mike Spike. Games not usually do this. Could be OBS.
A dead lost. I've never seen one before. I say dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into real monsters. Or so I've heard. Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start, so we can just leave them.
Our mask looks pretty cool though. But yeah, I'm gonna change appearance. Wow.
You have to do whatever you can to survive.
Let's try to stick to backstabs because this pipe does not do much else.
Please don't fall.
I don't know if that should have been a backstab there because I was behind him and
Is there
hitting him
someone
in the
to go in there?
back. But what do I know? Let's see. Is it big? Yes, it is.
Which way do you think is better?
It's okay, it actually does damage.
Huh? What's that?
Queen Iron. Not bad at all. Go this way. Sounds like how to
There's a lot of
retrieve
boxes.
haze.
You think they're all empty?
Wow. I was hoping you'd be a little closer.
What's that doing there?
Oh, I like your concentrate. It's also another nice thing. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that. That's the one thing I'm still not too familiar with. Is how to use the focus. I could probably look at the tutorial menus some other time.
Wow. That's enough.
Mastered all my abilities. Let's get that bayonet equipped. Yeah. Slightly faster attack speed.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll even try to switch it up using different weapons than usual. Usually I only used one-handed swords.
These masks are the old type.
Maybe
Hard
I'll
to breathe in.
try
How are you doing?
doing some more
That
of
girl, she's your friend, right? We should find some blood beads and get back to her quick. Ooh.
backstab. Yeah, backstabs are definitely what I specialize in this game. Not bad with parries though. I usually prefer to. Well, it depends on what veil
Whoa,
I'm wearing.
something's above us.
Do we actually have any other veils? No. Purify.
You see that too? Great, it's open.
So we get a shortcut back here. In case we die, which
Is there something
I
good in
think we
there?
should.
Will that come in handy?
Blue Hand's Blood Veil. That shows off our outfit a little more. Alright. Then Hounds. What I actually find really cool in this game is that the different types of Blood Veils have different types of, like parries and full drain attacks and whatnot. Like, I personally use the claw because I'm better with parrying with the claw.
I can wait.
But I find it actually really cool how different blood veils affect what your drain attack is. So I'll keep with this for now. Go back and check the tutorials later to figure out the focus bar, because that was one thing I'm never sure with in this game. We're at a disadvantage. What are you talking about, Oliver? We only got one guy here.
Wow.
That's the other thing that, like, I don't know. We have Oliver here because we're stuck with him for the first mission. We cannot get rid of him. Otherwise, I would have preferred to try to just solo this.
Oh, didn't they pass us earlier? Are you okay? Did you get hurt? That could have gone better. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Go on. You just focus on finding some blood beads, all right? That girl is waiting for you.
A little weird collision interrupts this sad moment. Okay. now we don't need Oliver anymore. Let's see if I can parry with this. Ow. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen the parry animation with the hounds. It's the only one I've really ever been able to parry with too well is the oh, coming at me. It's the claw. That's what I use for its speed. So looks like a big guy. So we're gonna try to stab him in the back. Backstab number 2. Sweet. Try to roll through that. Would have broken faster. Do like a Ruby character or try to find another character from a show or game I've played that uses bayonets. However, I don't plan on restarting the game, so I'm gonna have to find a female one. That's fine. That is a-okay. Ow. Damage. That's no bueno. Pop a heal. Glad that they were immune during backstab, otherwise that could be much more painful. Backstab. Uses 2 Iker per shot. It's not the best. Probably if I switch to a different class it would be much better. Ranger. Never tried Ranger. What's its ability? Sonic Arrow fires projectile created from Iker. Dash forward, mist form, recaster. Oh, this makes my weapon quick. Okay, we'll stick with Ranger then. The whole concept of Iker in this game is actually pretty cool as well. Significantly less Iker with this class, though. Huh. That only does one little shot. Just hit you, give up on the level smacks. Try to backstab. Down here, what's down here? Just one guy? Not one guy. slimes out of the way. I messed up that parry. That's why I don't parry all too much. I gotta get better with it in this game. Oh, what's this? Vivifier. I believe that teleports us back to the last Mistle we've been at. Though I'm not sure if it lets us keep our haze, which is in the bottom left. That's our currency. Iker is in the bottom right. That's the 9 out of 18 there. I use that for bullets and gifts, or what they're called in the game. That they're kind of like magic. Just rest real quick. I believe I also got. Let's just use your new inventory. This. Yeah, this gives us more regeneration, as it's called to use. Which Dark Souls term I guess would be Estus. Ow. Oh. That suddenly made that battle really lame. I was hoping to actually like, fight that guy and try to dodge around and backstab him. Queenslayer Thorn. What does Thorn do? Ooh, Scorpion Tail. Never really used that either. Our mobility is still quick. So we do this dash. I love the dash. That has more defense, was a little more heavy, but we still have the quick. I think buffs our dark gift a little more. Just looking at it, it seems like the claw is still better for the gift we're using. Yeah. So that has good resistance to other stuff, but just gift rating and whatnot. Best to stick with this. I don't even need to heal. Okay. This guy.
Are you a fellow explorer? It appears you're alone. I'm on my own at the moment too, but I was hoping for a partner for the path ahead. What do you say? Would you mind working together? At least until we're through here? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stab you in the back. The miasma and the Lost here are enough trouble. Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with you.
I don't typically want to go with NPCs, but I know he is a
Good to be with you.
important one for the story. Well, she just helps with this first boss a lot, and he ends up being a character that appears more often, so I don't know if you say no to him if suddenly the story lap is greatly affected. Probably not. It probably still plays out exactly the same. But oh well. I might turn off. Whoa! Okay. Now here's the battle the other guy was hoping for before. The backstab. Oh. I forgot for a second that we shoot bullets. I was expecting more of a... Let's do more of a backstab on that guy. So that special arrow we shoot is slightly weaker in our gun, but that's to be expected. That just looks back. I guess it's... I don't get the point of that really. Cause it's stamina... Or we have just like the same thing but with our dodge. So I don't know. Blood tree. this video I plan on posting the same day as I record it. Should happen.
Could that really be?
Yeah. So with uploading this later today,
Could you fill me in on the details later?
if anyone has any suggestions they want to give as to what I should make my character,
We're not
I'll
far
take
from the
them,
surface now.
put them into consideration. If it seems like one is heavily like, oh, you should play as
Use
this,
it well.
then I'll definitely switch to that. So yeah, it does less damage, but it's a sword. It's a normal world sword though, so we'll stick to a bayonet. And
This place is tight.
the Minecraft series they're doing earlier,
Hey,
I'd like to say what kind of happened with that. Essentially,
a lot of room to talk.
yeah, this where you can see how OP the NPCs are in action. Essentially what happened with that is I wanted to just keep playing and playing and playing, and it got to the point where I had the first episode up, like edited that, and by the time I had that and it uploaded, I had another couple hours worth of recording, and some of it just me walking across the countryside. So I was like, okay, I'll have to edit all this, but I just wanted to keep playing more. And like I knew if I stopped to edit, I would have started to fall behind. That server in the end didn't end too well anyway. Like most people stopped playing, myself included. Which I wish I kept playing. More so I just got busy with finals.
Watch your step.
And then moving back home for a break. But we hope to soon, Thunder and I were talking about doing a some sort of series that's similar to H6M and H4M, where everyone who play on the server is limited to like an hour a day. That way it both increases the server life, lets people record or stream or whatever for that hour a day or hour and a half, whatever we decide to do. So that way you actually get to play some, then no one gets like too far behind or ahead or anything. And it makes it better for anyone who decides to record, or even some people who just can't play as often as others in general. Makes everything a little better. So we might try to do that at some point. I don't know if like H6M, H4M will do a vanilla, or if we will try to do a modded. It depends on what everyone thinks, because I still gotta pitch the idea to the rest of my friends who would be playing on the server. So far, Thunder and I are definitely interested in doing it. We think
Would have missed that.
Jason or Burry Two Man would be interested. Then I'm sure a couple of other people who wouldn't record would also be interested.
Did we miss anything?
I know one for sure would be, but her laptop is broken. The battery or something fried in it. So I had to figure that out at some point.
That's light from the surface.
Once someone is lost, they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
Poor Oliver.
Don't hold anything back.
Ow.
Regenerate now.
I don't know if I can parry or backstab him, so I'll try doing that.
regeneration.
Oliver Collins. Ooh, second phase. Big monster. Ow.
Try to avoid taking any more damage. Take this!
Okay. Just trying not to die here. So we can shoot him. Oh, you just tapped to do a single shot. Okay. Huh. I think we got Oliver's hammer from that.
She's all right. By the way, both of you,
All revenants must pay a levy. There are no exceptions.
a vestige. Best to stay away from those stones. Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
Let's pick it up.
Wait, what are you... Let go! It'll swallow you up!
It's all right. You can do it.
What the hell?
What the hell indeed. Can't wait till we get to the point in this game where I don't know what's going on anymore. Then I feel like it would be just much better
Please let us keep them
quality
just
as I
this
try to
once.
explore all
We
this
won't
new
make it if you
stuff.
take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions. Sorry.
Daddy! Mommy!
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
The few humans that remain are under Silva's control. Wandering revenants like us are forced to hunt for blood beads or face death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
That is not nice. Yeah, I gotta fix that hair in the back on this character.
Well, I guess you reap what you sow.
Looks fine normally, but it started walking looks kinda weird.
Well, that's alright. What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
Poor Oliver.
This is a memory echo. It's a place where lost recollections still wander. Come, let's move on. If you use that... Come, let's move on. If you use that stairway, I believe it should take us back to the world outside this memory.
Is this the past of one of the lost? No. There's no way.
That's all he says. A revenant stranger. No, I don't know any of the different endings or how to get any of them either. I just know there's three. A like true ending, a dark ending,
carved
and a
into
neutral.
that vestige by the one who left it behind.
If anyone
didn't
has any
expect that I'd get dragged into it too.
suggestions as to which one I should go for in this playthrough as well, let me know
We
in the
both
comments down below.
melted into you.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest. I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads. Nice to meet you.
It always bothers me that his name is spelled like Lewis, but his name is actually Louis. I always look at it and go, what? Pardon? And then I tend to call him Lewis a lot as well. That every character in game calls him Louis. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? Not bad.
Ugly, isn't it? The Red Mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside.
The Jail of the Mists. That's a
The
nice
creatures
jail.
trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring. Where did you learn to do that? You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual, losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her. For now, just take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Alright. So, I'd say at this point, we'll call it an end here. This is the mirror I mentioned earlier. You can adjust your appearance, so once I get the new appearance made, we'll go to the mirror and we'll change how we look. And we'll go in the basement real quick. Get the season pass items. I don't want any partner. Take that. And yeah. Let's get back upstairs here. And we'll come back and continue this next time, I suppose. Bye-bye.
I've been thinking about the way